All right. And are we working? Yes, there we go. We're warming up. Now it's official. We're warming up. Woo, look at that. We finally made it into Monday morning. A little touch and go sometimes on a Monday. Ooh, but we made it. Nice big arm swings. There we go. Let's get that core warmed up. Let's get those arms warmed up. Like I say, this is a full body workout today. Still in our power mode. We're going to be doing power mode for a couple more weeks or more because it's just such a good time. There we go. Had to fix my screen. I couldn't see everybody nicely. There we go. All right. Smiling faces on a Monday. Yes. Warm it up. Get those big arm swings in. All right. Warm up those shoulders. Get that core warmed up. Yeah. And do some little, some nice jacks, little step out jacks. Do some L's. Heck yeah. Do some L's. Why not? Just bounce around, get the heart rate up. All right, let's do a few more, and let's move this into some bum kickers. Let's do a kick your bum and make a big W. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Stretch those pecs. Open it up. There we go. Yeah, feel those quads stretch. Flex those hamstrings. Ooh, wake them up. It's time to get busy on this beautiful, beautiful Monday. There we go. I'll do a few more. Keep on working it. Yeah, a couple more. All right, let's go ahead and plant our feet. Let's do some easy twists. Side to side, opposite hand, opposite foot. Hinge your hips back. We'll get a nice stretch on your inner thighs as we get that whole body moving, getting ready to work it. All right, like I say, we're doing some heavy-duty hip and glute action today. So we're going to hang out here for just a little bit longer. Warming up those legs, warm up those hips and those inner thighs. Get them nice and stretched out. All right, let's do a couple more, and then let's head over to your right foot. Easy stretch, hinge your hips back. Hold it there for just a moment. There we go. Easy peasy, no big thing. Let's go over to the other side. Ease it on over. Feel that nice stretch. Hang out here for a moment. All right, then come on up. Let's step it back. Let's put that rear foot right into the floor there, that heel, and reach it up. Ooh, big eye. So glad it's Monday, and it's time to work out. Reach high, reaching for the sky. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back, plant that rear foot, and reach it up. There we go. Say, I've got the power. Getting ready to unleash it here on Monday. Heck yeah. New week, same big power coming at you. Let's do a big Y. Let's get into a power pose. Ease it back, bring those hips forward, sink down maybe a little bit. Big Y. Soak up some power. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Big Y. There we go. All right. Feel that power. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So our power is all balanced out here. Ease it forward. And the big Y is because we can. That's why. It's why we do the things we can do. And so we can keep doing the things we like to do. All right, and then let's come on up and ease right down your legs. Easy stretch. Stretch those hammies. Hands out to the side, thumbs up at the ceiling. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Then flex, pull yourself up nice and easy style. Palms up. We're going to step it back. Exhale, draw the belly button in and twist to the side. Hang out here for a moment. All right, and then come forward again. We'll go back on the other side. Same thing, palms up. Step it back. Exhale and twist. Hold it there. All right, and then come on forward. Let's grab onto one of your feet. Let's do a nice quick stretch in your quads. Sorry, my crinkle noises here. Didn't get things put away. There we go. I don't know if you can hear that or not. It's like, what's happening? There's static on the line. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Easy stretch. Stretch it. Stretch it like you mean it. I don't know. That doesn't even mean anything. Just stretch that leg nicely. There we go. That's what we're looking for. All right. And let's do this. Let's stretch those hips out a little bit more. That we do sometimes in a balance. We're just going to take it inside, outside. And just get some nice movement in the hip. Like I say, we're doing hip abduction with our mini band, and we're going to follow that up with some speed hip abduction. Let's take it outside to inside. So we get those hips nice and loose, get those joints moving, so we're ready to work it. And last one, let's go the other way. Other leg. Not the other way, other side. There we go. So we get nice and even out there. Drive it up, bring it out. No big thing. Let's do one more, and then let's take it outside to inside. There we go. Outside in. There we go. Yes. All right, and let's do one more. All right, and then let's get ready to work it. We're going to drop down on the floor, and we're going to start out with a band, doing 2 exercises with a band, and then we're going to move on the floor, and then we're going to stand up and do an exercise with a band as well. So, yes, let's get ready for that. And we're going to start with a reverse crunch. Working those lower abs, kind of concentrate there first with the crunch. We're going to follow that up with our sunbathing bug. So what we're going to do today, hold the band straight up overhead. Yep, right up overhead. And just kind of cross your ankles and let your legs relax. And so we're going to get some tension on your band, then drawing your core, like I think about drawing up and in. So we turn on that pelvic floor, and then crunch, flex, slightly lift your bum up off the floor and ease it back down. Gentle, tiny move. Crunch it up, ease it right back down, just like that, back and forth. Crunch it up, ease it back down. So it's really subtle, really small. Your bum's going to maybe get an inch or 2 off the floor, maybe 3. I don't know if it's going to move. It's not going to go very far. It doesn't even have to move. It's just turning those muscles on. That's the important thing here. It's not how far you go. So crunch, draw in, exhale back down, crunch it in, and back down. Nice and gentle. Crunch, easy peasy. Crunch it up, ease it back down, crunch it up. Yeah, nice. Slow, and just if you need to reset. Think about drawing in and up, and ease it back down. Draw in and up, ease it back down. We're going to do 2 more, probably have time for just 2 more, and then we're going to take a little holiday. All right, quick rest. All right, now we're going to move into some sunbathing bug, because we've got some sunshine. So we're going to, again, hold the band right up overhead. Have your legs at about 90-90. Draw your low back into the floor, and then so your knees are bent. So there we go. So have your knees bent. We're going to extend one leg at a time out as far as you're comfortable, as long as you can keep that low back press into the floor. So keep drawing inward on your core as you go. I like to inhale as I extend, and then bring it back up. And extend the other side. Inhale, reach it out there and back, nice and steady. And say, as if you feel your low back come up off the floor, just stop and come back again. Don't worry about how far you've gone. We're just trying to keep that good form, keep the tension on the band right up overhead as we extend one leg, and then the other, keeping the core, drawing that belly button right to the spine. Let's do one more leg. Stick it out there. Bring it back. All right, and then we're going to stand up, and we're going to get into a band walkout, and we're going to do a twist. Band walkout with a twist. So, all right, so going to combine our 2 moves there. Sometimes usually we just do a walkout or a twist. We're going to do both now. So we're going to use the core to stabilize, keep your spine nice and rigid, and then once we get out, we're going to twist. So we go out as far as we think we can with our tension, and then twist against it once we get way out there, way out over there. So a little bend in the knees, nice strong stance. Let's just walk it out parallel with your feet, and once you get out there, you're like, okay, that's a lot of tension. Then exhale out to the side, inhale back. And then we walk it back. And then if you're like, hey, that wasn't enough tension, you can go out a little farther and then take it right back again. If you need less tension, don't go out as far. Just kind of play with it. You have to see how far to go. If you start twisting, you're like, gosh, that's not enough. You can just stop and go a little farther if you need to. That's okay. It's allowed. And take it back and forth. Just when you're keeping yourself rigid, keep yourself super rigid, and then keeping your core tight, and then use that core to twist you to the outside. Bring it back in. Take it back. All right, we got one more move. Yeah, take it back. And let's switch, and we'll do the same thing on the other side, actually. Let's go other side, same deal. And when you're ready, just walk it on out there. Walk it out. Take it out. Exhale, twist. Inhale back to center. Take it back. Yeah, as soon as you run out of tension, come back. Gets easy. You just take it right back again. There we go. Nice form. Looking great. Up nice and tall. Twist it. Heck yes. Take it back. Walk it back. Fantastic. Looking good. Looking good and feeling good on Monday morning. Heck yes. Exhale it out. Inhale it back. Take it back. We've got time to go one more time all the way out and back, I think, for sure. You can do that one more time. And then take it back. Whenever you're done, we'll have plenty of time to rest. Woo! And get a drink, and let's get ready to move into some balance. So balance today, we are going to use a light dumbbell, and let's see what else we got on store. Give me just one moment here. All right, we're going to use one light dumbbell. And yes. And yeah, that's it. One light dumbbell. That's pretty easy. And we're going to do that just right on the floor. We're not going to need anything special there today to go with that. So, one light dumbbell. Let's get ourselves set up. We're going to start off on this right leg. Have the weight in your left hand. And we're going to come right up onto one foot. Protect that little grape you've got in your shoe. And we're just going to do our little shoulder therapy idea here. Bring it all the way to the outside. Ease it back down. There we go. Stand up nice and tall. Keep a little bend in that knee. And keep your foot active in your shoe. There we go. And as that weight moves back and forth, it's not a lot of weight, but any little bit we add in there that's not body weight really gives a nice challenge to our system. All right, and let's switch. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Get a bonus rep in there. You get bonus points. That's awesome. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Get yourself set up, and we take it up and out. Ease it right back down. Nice. Just open it up. And close it up. There we go. Nice and easy peasy. Alrighty. Bring it back down. Just getting that upper body warmed up a little bit more as we work our balance. Getting our nervous system fired up and ready for action. Let's do one more rep. Bring it down. We're going to go right back to our right leg. And we're going to come into a windmill. So we want to put the weight back in the left hand. And we're going to step back. I'm getting too close. There we go. Come right up on the right leg. And let's take that left hand down to your right foot. And then drive it all the way up, back up. That's all right. We just reset. Reset. It's Monday. Monday, you always get a reset. Bring it right back down. And then power right through that heel. Drive it up. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go again. Ease it down. We're going to do one more like this. Drive it up. And we're going to do the awkward one. We're going to take the free hand down. Nothing in that hand. Take it down. Drive it up. Whoa, that always gets me. Yeah, lost it. And let's do the same thing on the other side. All right, just when you get some balance hubris, or me anyway. Other side, here we go. Let's take it up. See if we can get redemption. We're going to go down here a few times. Nope, already wobbly. Take it right back up. That's okay. Sometimes we have an error. It's just part of it. I'm not doing it wrong. We just have a little error. We know what to do. Drive it back up. We just reset and jump right back in again. Take it down again. Take it down. Drive it back up. All right. Now we do the crazy one. Crazy one alert. Take it down. Drive it up. All right, nice. All right, and let's switch. Shake it out a little bit. Let me see what we got going on here. Yes, so we're going to come back to that right leg. Weight in your left hand. Going to do a single leg deadlift, and we're gonna fancy it up because that's what we like to do around here. We like to get fancy with our moves. Take it down, straight leg deadlift. We're going to flex it up, and we're going to do a little biceps curl and a overhead press so we get the nice flare move, and we're going to just rotate it to the outside. Rotate it back around. Yes, and we bring it down. You know what's happening. And then we're going to take it right back into that straight leg deadlift. Ease it down. And then flex, pull it back up. All right, we're going to curl and press. And then we add our flare. Ease it to the outside. Bring it back around. Feel that core working. Heck yes. Ease it down. All the way down. Woo! Shake it out. Heavy duty stuff, isn't it? Let's do the same thing on the other side. All right, up nice and tall. Last move. Got that weight right here at your left hip. Let's just ease it down. Keep a little bend in that knee that we're balancing on. Flex, pull yourself up. All right, we're going to curl. We're going to press, and then we're going to twist it to the outside. All the way out. Ease it back around. Nice. Bring it down. All the way down. Right back into another straight leg deadlift. Lift coming down. And then flex. Pull yourself right back up again. And then we're going to curl. And we're going to press. We're going to twist it to the outside. And then ease it right back around. Whoa, yes. Take it down. All the way down. Woo! All right. There we go. It's all right. Woo, we got the nervous system fired up. We're ready to move on after we get a quick sip of water, and then we get ourselves psyched. We're going to start with 5 mini band hip abductions on the right. And here's how I want to do those today. At least this round. We're going to do our mini band hip abductions. If I can find a band with our mini band. Oh, it's getting cloudy. Hang on 1 minute. Everyone, just keep doing what you're doing. We got plenty of time. We got about 35 seconds until program. Just want to make sure we're nice and bright. It was supposed to get cloudy, and all of a sudden I felt like I was in the dark. Okay, there we go. We're going to use that mini band. We're going to do 5 mini band. We're going to step it out and bring it back. Let's try it doing it like that. We're going to step out and come back. So we'll power it out and bring it back. Then we're going to take the band off, and we're going to hold on to something. Hold on so that we're nice and stable. And then we're going to do 10 quick hip abductions with the hip rolled in, still with the foot pointed down. But we're going to stabilize ourselves by holding on tightly to something so that we can concentrate on the hip doing the work and not having to stabilize against the movement. So that's our first move, right leg and then left leg. And then we'll move on from there to some glute action. All about some glute action. So let's get set here. Back it up a little bit. And that'll be fun when we get there. All right, so here we go. Let's do it. A little bend in the knees. All right, we're going to take a big step out and back. Nice. Step it out. Come back. Just drive that leg out. Nice. Take it again. And one more time. Drive it out and back. And you can kick your leg out. And then 10 times. Hold on tight. Drive that leg up. Roll the hip in a bit. Keep the foot kind of rolled in. Go 10 times. And then we shake it out a little bit. And then we switch to the other leg. Now, this is first round. If you feel like that's not enough tension, then you can switch for the next round. No big thing. Let's get ourselves set up again. Give it a little bend in the knees. Brace, and we power it out. Step it back. Brace. Drive it out and back. Nice. Out and back. Brace. Drive it out and back. One more time. Brace. Drive it out and back. And then kick that leg off. Kick the band off. Keep your leg on. And then 10 times. Here we go. Hip abduction. Woo, let it rip. All right. And then it is going to be stability ball hip thrust time. Doing a stability ball hip thrust. Follow that up with a kettlebell swing or dumbbell swing. So we're going to drop down on our stability ball with some weights, and then we're going to do a kettlebell swing. Let's get fired up for that. So 5 of those. We may change our mini band next time. Change it up a little bit just for fun. Let's come on down here. Get yourself in position. All right, so as you go, remember we're just going to flex those glutes and drive up and then come right back down. Just make sure you really flex those glutes hard as you go. Okay, here we go. We got about a 3-second warning. Get yourself set. Grab your dumbbells. And here we go. Flex and press up. Ease it back down. Flex. Take it up. Back down. Flex. Drive it up. Back down. Flex. Take it up. Down. And one more time. Flex. Take it up. And back down. All right. And then grab your dumbbell of choice. And we'll do a dumbbell swing, kettlebell swing, whatever you want to say. There we go. Flex those glutes. Drive those hips forward. First few swings, the weight, usually for me, it takes about 3 swings till I get the weight even coming up to my shoulder height. Just trying to get that explosive movement. Drive those hips forward. And you can have your feet turned out slightly for this as you go if that's more comfortable mechanically. Actually, it's a little bit better. Get your feet. We'll talk about that next time. And I think we're ready to just move on after this one. We're going to come to that 5-band chest presses and then 5 medicine ball chest passes. Or if it's easier on your wrist, there you can do a light band chest press and just use one hand. Don't use the hand that's giving you trouble. Or your shoulder, same thing. If you've got a shoulder issue, do just the one arm. And we'll just train that today. And those studies show you train one side of your body, your right side, let's for instance, because, hey, maybe you've got a little bit of a injury on your left arm. You can train the right side, and your left side is still going to get some benefit. So pretty amazing what that human body does. So let's get set. So we're going to do 5 explosive chest presses, or just with one hand if you want to. So we're going to have our band. We're going to walk it out. And so we can just do one press if we want to, and the other hand's just hanging out. All right, so nice strong stance. All right, lean with the pecs. Brace, press, and release. Brace, press, and release. Nice. Brace, press, release. Brace, press, release. Brace, press, release. I think that was 5. Hope that was 5. Yes. All right. And then either 10 speed punches or 10 medicine ball chest passes. Whatever feels better for your joints. Whatever you're feeling, just crank it out. Just think about that power exploding that down into the floor. Or if we're feeling a little bit, not feeling it with one of those arms, we just use one arm and we'll do a speed punch, driving it out. You can always amend either way. Train whatever side of your body is working. And I've turned on my camera again. Classic Joe move. Next up, dumbbell row, followed by 10 band speed rows. So dumbbell row time. Grab some dumbbells. All right, get yourself set up. Camera. All right, shoulder blades down and back. Brace and pull. Brace, pull. Brace, pull. Brace, pull. One more time. Brace, pull. All right, then grab your bands, your big bands, and let's do 10 speed rows. Nice strong stance, split stance, and then drive those elbows straight back 10 times. Drive it hard. Hands to the rib cage. Full range of motion. Cranking them out. Yeah, there you go. One arm. Perfect. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, people. Nice. And then we will take a rest. Much deserved rest. Grab a drink of water. And we will get ready for round 2. Yes, we will. All right. Seems like I lost something. There we go. For this next one, let's do this. Oh, my goodness. You know, when I try to use the camera, that's the funny thing. When I try to turn it on, it doesn't work. That's classic. First world problems. All right, here we go. Let's get our... I'm going to get my band ready. I'm going to try to. Let's do it this way this time. Let's brace for the mini band kicks as well. So We're going to hold on to something. There you go. We're going to hold on and brace. And if you need to get right in close, that's fine. And we're just going to get that hip rolled in a little bit so that we've got that same nice strong form. And we're just going to drive it out, brace, and do it that way. So here we go. Everyone did one. All right, here we go. Yeah, this will count. Here we go. All right, brace and lift. Brace, lift. Brace, lift. Brace, lift. Brace, lift. All right, now kick that sucker off, and then 10 times. Woo! It feels like there's nothing on your leg anymore. It's amazing how light that leg is now. Crank them out. 10 times. All right, shake it out a little bit, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Get ourselves set up again. All right, so turn that leg in a little bit when we still get that same good form. Get that core turned on. Here we go. Brace and lift. Brace, lift. Brace, lift. Brace, lift. Brace, lift. All right, kick the band off 10 times. Crank them out. Still keep the hip rolled in. Yes, like that. Looking good. All right, nice. And from there, we're going to go right into that stability ball hip thrust. Let's get set for that business. Grab your dumbbells. I've got equipment falling all over the place. Stability ball hip thrust followed up with a kettlebell swing. So get on down on your stability ball. All right, waist on your hips here. All right, let's do it. Brace and lift. Ease it right back down again. Brace and lift. Drop it down. Brace, lift. Bring it down. Brace, lift. Come down. Brace, lift, and take it down. Nice. Was that 5? I thought that was 5. If there's one more, you go right ahead. I'm going to watch. And take kettlebell swings. So I'm a bit of a train wreck with my counting today. All right. And kettlebell swing. Drive those hips. Explode forward. And like I say, your hips, your knees can be in line. One with the knees in line with the toes. Feet turned out just a little bit. Drive those hips. Drive them forward. Explode. Work those glutes 10 times. Whoo, drive that heart rate up. Heck yeah. Mine is shooting right up there. All right. Time for some band chest press. Let's get set up with the band chest press. Grab your bands. Nice strong split stance. One leg in front of the other. Shoulders back. Get ready to press. All right. Here we go. Brace. Press and release. Brace. Press. Release. Brace, press, yes, brace, press, and brace and press. Nice. And then grab your medicine ball, or if you want to, band speed punches work as well. Otherwise, we can grab that medicine ball 10 times, driving that sucker into the ground, cranking them out that way, or exploding with your bands, driving it out that way, or both hands. Again, let's move into a row. And there goes that camera again. Let's grab our dumbbells. And we're going to get into a row. Yeah, you can see my mess back over there. All right. Into those hips. And shoulder blades down and back. Brace and pull. Brace, pull. Brace, pull. Brace, pull. Brace, pull. All right. Awesome. Grab your bands. Again, speed row. Think about the speed. Nice strong stance. Again, shoulder blades down and back, and then crank them out. Yes, drive it back hard. 10 times. All right, and then we rest. See if I can turn this thing off again. Okay, there we go. Grab a drink of water. Keep your body moving. All your body parts, arms and legs moving. Shake them out a little bit. Getting ready for the next round. All right. Whoo. Okie dokie. We've got about 40 seconds till we go again with our mini bands. So let's start thinking about that, getting set up for your mini band. And let's do this the same way we did last time. We're going to hold on and then drive that hip up and out. If you need a little less weight, go with that. If you need more weight, go with that. We just want something, we want to get that resistance that's challenging with that heavy resistance. This is a tricky one because of this muscle group. It's not real big. And standing and doing this up, driving that leg up, we can't do as much weight as we can when we get our full body into it. That's why I wanted to switch it a little bit. So just keep that in mind as you go, and if you're not getting a lot of movement, you can switch to a lighter weight. That is totally okay. So we want to get that full range of motion, as full of a range of motion as we can. 9-second warning. Let's get set. Here we go. All right. Let's brace and lift. Brace, lift. Brace, lift. Brace, lift. One more time. Brace, lift. All right. Kick off that mini band. And then 10 times. Crank that leg out. Woo! Yes. Oh, yeah. Feel those obliques jumping in there, helping out. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. We're going to come right back at it. All right, up nice and tall. Here we go. Brace, lift, brace, lift, brace, lift, brace, lift, brace, lift. All right, and let's switch to our 10 times. Crank it out. Exhale a little bit as you lift. Get some power into it. Think about your power as you drive that leg up. All right, and speaking of power, let's move to the upper body and do some upper body power moves. Starting with that chest press. All right, grab your bands, and we'll move right into our chest press. Or is it a chest press or a row? What is it, Joe? Yeah, it's hip thrust. Joe completely forgot an exercise. I'm having a Monday. Case of the Monday's happening right here. All right, that's okay. We caught it in time. Here we go, stability ball hip thrust. All right, get yourself in position. And weights in position. All right, here we go. Brace. Drive it up. Take it back down. Reset. Brace. Flex and lift. Nice. Brace. And up. Awesome. 2 more. Brace. Lift. And one more time. Brace. Lift. And down. All right, then let's go right into our kettlebell swing. Kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever you've got, let's do it. And let's do it. Flex those glutes, drive those hips forward. Like I say, yep, about 3 times from me until I even get the weight up at my shoulder level. But that's all right. We just drive the hips. That's what's going to get those arms swinging. We just let them swing, let the hips do all the work. All right. And now we're going to switch to another exercise. Chest press. Yes, it is indeed. Let's get set. Grab your bands. Nice, strong split stance. Up nice and tall. Trying to think about leading with the pec so the shoulders aren't dominating. With those chest muscles to do the work. Here we go. Brace, press. All right. Brace, press, and release. Brace, press, and release. Brace, press, release. One more time. Brace, press, release. Awesome. And then grab your medicine ball or 10 times speed punch. Drive it out against that resistance. Either that, medicine ball, yoga ball, whatever you've got. We just want to unleash all that muscle fiber we've turned on with some lightweight. Yes, exactly what I'm talking about. Love it. And then grab your dumbbells and let's get right into a dumbbell row, followed by that explosive speed row. All right, so here we go. Hinge those hips, shoulder blades down and back. Brace, pull. Brace, pull. Brace, pull. Brace, pull. Brace, pull. All right, awesome. Grab your bands. 10 times, speed row. But again, Nice, strong stance. Shoulder blades down and back, and then crank them out. Drive the hands to the rib cage. Pull it in. Yes. Everyone in the neighborhood is going to want you to start their chainsaws and their hedge trimmers and the lawnmowers and everything, because you're going to have the lats of, I don't know. I can't think of a good word there. My brain is like, it gets about this far and then it runs out of steam. I think I flared out with the amount of coffee we had this morning, and then I had a caffeinated protein drink, and that was not, I went too far. I'm too far out in the void, and I can't grasp onto anything. I can tell you we have 43 seconds before we go for the next exercise, though. Luckily, I've got that person talking to me over here on my little iPad. So, back at the heavy mini band hip abduction coming up in 30 seconds. Woo! It's a Monday, kids. And if I'm not mistaken, I saw that Lee Silver's birthday. I just never made the connection that his birthday is May 5th, and his birthday is on Cinco de Mayo and Taco Tuesday. I mean, it's not? Do I have the wrong date? Oh my gosh, because Amy was like, I don't think that's right. And it's like, my mind was blowing. So can you imagine if your birthday was on Cinco de Mayo on a Taco Tuesday? That would be amazing. Anyway. Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't know why that showed up that way. I'm going to blame it on somebody's improper programming of their iPad. Let's jump into it. Grab your mini band. Let's set it up. And here we go. Get yourself in position. Roll that hip in a little bit. Let's brace and lift. Reset. Brace. Lift. Brace. Lift. Brace. Lift. Brace. Lift. All right, let's kick that leg off. Kick the leg off. Said that again. Kick the band off 10 times. There we go. 10 times. Lift it. Woo! Drive that leg up. Hip abduction 10 times. Yes, feel that power. Powerful hips. That's what we want. Strong, powerful hips to help us do easy things like get up off the floor or jump or sprint. All that good stuff. Other side. Roll the hip in a little bit. Nice, strong stance. Brace and lift. Brace. Lift. Brace. Lift. Brace. Lift. Brace. Lift. All right. And then 10 times. Here we go. Crank it out. Yes, you got it. Powerful. Powerful hip abduction. Woo! All right, awesome. And let's drop down on the floor. I remembered for a stability ball, hip thrust. Let's get busy with that business, working those glutes. All right, get right on down here in position. All right, really concentrate on those glutes, driving hard. Here we go. All right, brace and lift. Ease it back down, reset, brace, lift. Take it down. Nice, brace, lift. Ease it down. 2 more, brace, lift. Take it down. And last one, brace, lift, and down. Nice, and let's come right back up. Grab your dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever you got, and get those feet, make sure they're in line with your toes, and explode right up. So same movement that we just did, really. We just happen to be standing now, and we're using it to drive that weight right out there. Swing it up there. Yeah, flex those hips. Drive them forward 10 times. Woo! All right, nicely done. And moving into, I believe it's our chest press. Yes, it is. Let's get set up for chest press. Here we go. In position again. Up nice and tall. Strong stance. All right, here we go. Brace and press and release. Brace, press, release. Brace, press, release. Nice. Brace, press, release. One more time. Brace, press, release. Awesome. And 10 times. Mini band speed punches. Kicking them out there. Or grab your medicine ball, yoga ball, anything you've got, basketball. I don't care what it is. But just unleash some power. Use those pecs. Either with a punch, medicine ball. Just All that muscle that we turned on, let's use it in a powerful way. Fantastic. Woo, all right, done with that. Grab your dumbbells. Let's come right back to a row. Nice strong stance here, a little bend in the knees, yes. All right, brace and pull. Brace, pull. Brace, pull. Brace, pull. Brace, pull. Awesome, and then grab your bands. Strong stance. Shoulders, blades down the back, up nice and tall still, and then just crank it out. You can get down into a little bit of a squat here, but we're just driving back hard, driving those hands to the rib cage 10 times. Whew, and grab a drink of water. Get ourselves a nice little respite. Yes. We get ourselves a 1-minute respite, and then it's time for cardio. Look at that. 5 times through. I think it was 5, maybe it would have been 4. I can't remember what I did here. Anyway, we did a whole bunch of resistance, that's for sure. And so today, what does that mean? Because we did all that heavy-duty lower body and upper body explosive power stuff, we're now going to follow that up with just a kind of cardio, steady-state cardio, jog intensity. So we're going to do a standing ladder and a plank weight pass, standing ab twist, and a sledgehammer swing. Did I have something else in there? Wait a minute here. We needed, yep. That could also be a standing ladders or a mountain climber if you wanted to. And the plank, let's, I'll mix that up as we go here. I'm not feeling that one. We're going to start with standing ladder, though. Here we go. Standing ladders. We'll just call it out. And standing ladders, let's do it. All right, just take it at a jog intensity. No big thing here. We just did a whole bunch of HIIT type stuff. I was watching my heart rate and watching it go up, and I'm just kind of going through the motions. So you all are working way harder than me. That's definitely got that heart rate up already. So we're going to follow it up with some cardio, steady state style, at that jog intensity. So you should be able to chat with your friend the whole time you're doing this workout. That's the goal. If you start to get difficult to do that, then just back it off a bit, because we've already done the heavy duty thing. All right, let's switch. And let's turn this into, let's do some skaters. Why not? Everyone loves a skater. Nice and light. Skater time. Skating across the last frozen bits of pond. Well, I don't know if there's anything left here, but there may be. There could be somewhere. All right. Nice and easy peasy. Take it up. We'll switch this one every time. Who knows what it'll be next time? It'll be a surprise. The surprise move. All right, here we go. We got about 3 more seconds, and we're going to switch. I think we're switching to some upper body. Let's see here. Oh, standing ab twist. That's easy. We're just going to stand here and work the abs. Here we go. Crunch it in. And take it kind of crunch, crunch, crunch. Kind of really feel that crunch get in there. Get a little bit of a crunch down as you go to bring the upper body down to meet the knee. As you drive it up here. Exhale in. Opposite. Yeah, you got it. You know how to do it. Work that ab twist. All right, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to switch. And sledgehammer swings. So let's do it. Sledgehammer swings at a jog intensity. So not super intense sledgehammer swings. Conversational sledgehammer swings. Boy, there's an interesting thing to think about. I think you might get in trouble on the job if you're chatting and swinging your sledgehammer. Let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side. And we'll just keep cranking them out. Here we go. We're just down here at the bottom. We're about to go right back to the top. 3, 2, 1. Right back to the tippy top. Standing ladder time, or mountain climbers if you rather. And let's do it. Standing ladders or mountain climbers, whatever you're feeling. There we go. Steady state style. Yes, just like a jog. Taking it easy, because we've already done the hard thing, and now we're taking it a little bit easier as we do our cardio. All right, feeling good, slowing it down. Yes, after the hard work. We got about 5 more seconds. Ooh, a mystery move coming up. Oh, I'll tell you what, let's do. Here we go. Let's do a side shuffle and reach back the other direction. All right, I'm going to shuffle off this way and then reach back and tap the floor maybe. Let's do that. Come all the way back, get down, tap, take it back, tap. Nice and easy peasy. All right, you got it. Yes. But keep it at that jog intensity. These shuffle moves are really easy to get that heart rate up there, so it's easy to get going too fast. So just make sure you keep it in a jog, like a jog. Get ready to switch. 3, 2, 1. And next up, it's going to be, we'll do another standing ab twist. Let's do it. Let's work that core a little bit more. Yes. Drive that knee up to the elbow. All right. Crunch it away. Working those hip flexors. Heck yeah. Drive it up there. And then we're going to follow that up with some more sledgehammer swings. Get a little bit of extra back work in here. All right, few more. Yeah, we got about 3 seconds. All right, 2, 1. Let's switch back to the 2 sledgehammer swings. All right, let them rip. Sledgehammer swings. Conversational, easy peasy sledgehammer swings. No big thing. There we go. So swing it all the way out. Feel that core work. Yes, nice twist. Everyone's got a nice pivot going on with the hips. Love it. Switch, do the same thing on the other side. Just keep swinging away. So we're nice and evened out. Woo! Working it hard here on Monday morning. Looking good. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Back to standing ladders. Heck yeah, let's do it. Standing ladders. All right. Standing ladder time. All right. Feeling good. Having a good time. Working it here on Monday. Okay. I think this might be our last time around the horn. Let's see here. Could be. I think it might be. We'll see. We might have 2 more times. I'm not sure. Get ready to switch again. In 3, 2, 1. What's it going to be? Heck, let's do some L's. Why not? And L's. Let's do some L's. There we go. Bouncy L's. Stepping back and forth L's. Whatever you want to do. There are your L's. Just moving, basically. All right. Looking good. Yeah. All right. Keep working it. Fantastical. Let's do a few more here. All right. Ooh, here we go. This will be fun. 2, 1. All right. And let's do some fast feet. How about that? Here we go. 2, 1. Fast feet. Crank them out. Fast feet. Yeah. Working it. Fast feet. Move around a little bit. Move around. All right, and jog. Easy jog. Easy jog for a couple seconds. A little bit longer than we normally would. All right. Fast feet in 3, 2, 1. Fast feet. Yes. Fast feet. Slow motion hands and fast feet. Boy, that's a combo. Love it. Getting ready to switch. And back to a jog. Take it to a jog. To a jog and switch. All right, grab your sledgehammers. Let's do it again. Sledgehammer swings. We're going to keep the sledgehammer swing in there. Keep swinging away. Yes. All right. Exhale it out. Inhale back. Looking good. And come up to the halfway point. All right. And switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Just keep cranking them out. All right. Looking good. Keep twisting it. Crunch it. 3, 2, 1. All right. And switch. Do we have one more time? Oh, we got one more time around the horn. All right. Standing ladders. Let's go. Last time around, kids. Standing ladders. All right. So you've got 25 or so seconds to think about what the next move is going to be. It's a free-for-all. Whatever you want to do for your next cardio move is yours. And it's coming up here in 15 seconds. So be ready for it. Whatever, think about it and do absolutely anything you want to do. It's coming up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whatever cardio you want to do, let it rip. All right, I'm just going to do some easy L's. You do anything you want to do. Jumping out, we got yes. Sisters both said, I'm going to shuffle and touch the floor. You know those people related. Michelle and I are doing L's with Jane. Heck yeah. Woo! All right. We got a full house, I guess, right here. 3 L's and 2 side shuffle floor touches. Fantastic. We got 10 more seconds. Keep working it. All right, getting ready to switch in 3, 2, 1, and switch. And it is standing ab twist time. Heck yeah, let's work those abs just a wee bit more. Crunch, feel that crunch. Really feel that crunch as you drive it up. Elbow to knee. Exhale, drive it up. Yeah, we're getting so much ab work in here. It's insane. It's crazy. Working those abs. All right. And then we got one more set of sledgehammer swings, and then we're going to shut this baby down. All right, 8 more seconds. Working that ab twist. And 3, 2, 1. Grab your bands. Sledgehammer swings. Last time. Let them rip. Sledgehammer swings. Keeping that jog intensity. Chatting with your fellow gym goers as you swing your sledgehammer. All right, getting ready to switch. 3, 2, 1. Switch side. Same thing, other side. And just keep cranking them out. Yeah. All right, final 10 seconds. Woo! Burned up this Monday morning. And 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo! Nicely done. Keep everything moving. Keep your arms and legs and moving. And we will slow this down. And then we'll cool it down. Ooh, when you're ready, you can join in here with an easy side step, little side step floor tap deal. There we go, work it back and forth. And just try to bring that heart rate down. So nice deep breath in, and then slowly exhale, slowing it down. There we go. All right. Slowing it down. Ooh, let's get that little pause in there. So a step, kind of balance, and then we kind of not fall over like I am. Do a little tap, balance it, tap, and you balance and you tap. There we go. Because we can. You're probably feeling those little hip muscles like I am as we reach out there. All right, and let's do this. Let's walk over here. Plant one foot out in front, a little bend in the knee, flex your toe back, and just ease down into a hamstring stretch. Oh, heck yeah. There's that hammy. All right. And just breathe in, exhale. Help that muscle relax a little bit. We didn't target the hamstrings specifically, other than a little bit in our balance. I guess we did a little bit, but not with our heavy training. But they were there stabilizing those moves as we went. So give them a nice stretch out here. And I'm going to take it a little bit to the outside, see if you feel any stretch on the outside of that hamstring. All right, and then just slowly bring it up. We'll take it back and open yourself up to this beautiful, beautiful Monday. Let your head drop back, squeeze between your shoulder blades, stretch it out. All righty, and then let's go forward and do the same thing on the other side. Other foot forward, hinge it down. All right, deep breath in, exhale, helping those muscles release. Don't force it, but it's a good time to work on your flexibility. We want to make sure our muscles are supple and that we can move gracefully through our day. And you might want to twist a little bit to the outside to see if you need any stretch there. All right, and then let's ease it on up. Let's step it back. And coming back on the other leg. Flex between those shoulder blades. Just squeeze. Oh, yeah, drop your head back. And stretch those neck muscles. All right, from here, let's grab onto one of your feet, and we'll do a gentle pull. Stretch those quads. Flex your glutes. Get a nice stretch. Easy, easy stretch. So deep breath in and exhale. Just think about those muscles releasing a wee bit more. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. Just grab on. Flex your glutes, gentle pull. All right, and then we're just going to drop down onto the floor. Yeah, easing on down, and we're just going to roll it back. And we're going to do opposite ankle to opposite knee, and just bring it on in. We're going to stretch out those hips a wee bit. First, we're going to do it right down here, lying on our backs. And if you need a little bit more resistance, you can just pull that foot towards you, and see if we can get a nice stretch there in the little piriformis, in the gluteus medius, trying to do the piriformis stretch, get that stretched out as well. Yeah. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. Bring it in. Easy stretch. And there was a lot of hip action today, so this would be another good move to do, good stretch to do at least one more time, if not a couple times, maybe at midday, maybe at bedtime. Just if you find yourself thinking about it, if you're sitting, you could easily do it. Just cross your legs and just lean forward a bit. You don't even have to do anything super special to get into it. And then let's come up, put your feet flat on the floor and drop your legs off to the side. We're just going to come up and then just ease forward. We'll feel hopefully a nice stretch in the hip. Still think about that deep breathing as you inhale and exhale, helping those muscles release. Let's do the same thing on the other side. And feet flat on the floor. We just drop them to the side. Come on up and just ease into it. And it might just feel a little different than doing this on your back. So we just kind of hit it at a different angle. Make sure we get all those muscles nice and loose. We're going to do one more. All right, and then let's just put our feet together into a butterfly. Put your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders back, and then press your hips forward. Bring your knees down as far as you can, then drop your head back, let your mouth drop open, and then close your jaw and stretch those neck muscles. And think about this beautiful Monday. All right, we're just going to roll over, easy peasy style, and just come into child's pose. Press your hands into the floor and gently pull back. And then lastly, down here on the floor, we're going to do one more move. We're just going to come up all the way down flat on the floor, hands underneath your shoulders, and we're going to flex our glutes and just press up into a floor cobra. Hold it there for a moment. Keep those glutes active the whole time. We're holding ourselves in this posture. All right, and then ease back and up again. You might want to come back into child's pose one more time just to stretch out one more time. Pulling back, stretch those lats. All right, and then we're going to come on up. And lastly, stand up nice and tall, elbows at your side, thumbs up at the ceiling. We're just going to squeeze the shoulder between the shoulder blades, drive those hands back. So we're up nice and tall, all the way up. All right, and lastly, let's do one big bear hug to the front, and then open it up. Oh, yeah, there we go. And let's fill ourselves up with some Monday energy, because, boy, Monday energy is awesome. Exhale down. Fill yourself up with that good Monday goodness. There it is. Oh, yeah. Exhale down, filling yourself up with good energy. Oh, it's so good. Let's do that one more time. Exhale down, fill yourself with all that great energy to get you through your whole day. All right. And Monday workout is done. Oh, and stop your timer.